righty, well, if you can introduce yourself and the name of the practice.
Okay, I'm Dr. Dorrin Birch, MD. Practice name is Dorrin Birch, MD, and it is in Perrysburg, Ohio.
Okay. Well, we just got done with our interview, and I found it fascinating how you got into this practice. If you could kind of go over that.
In the early 80s, I was hired to run a practice that was purchased by another physician from a retiring physician who also did acupuncture. And that retiring physician, Dr. James Olms, was asked to stay on to orient me and introduce me to patients and get me accustomed to the practice before leaving on my own. And I thought acupuncture was, I knew nothing about it. I thought it was pretty weird. And he said to me one day when a patient hadn't shown up and we were talking in the lab, "Oh, you smoke?" And I said, "Yeah," reluctantly. We all who smoke think no one can smell it, but if you don't smoke, boy, you know people smoke. And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "If you would like to quit, I'll be happy to acupuncture you." And I said, "What would that do? Make me sick?" And he said, "You know, if it works, you won't feel like smoking. And there's an 80% chance it'll work. Well, do I have to believe in it? No." So, being a nosy person, I wanted to experience acupuncture. It would give me a talking point. I'd been acupunctured, which was kind of a novel thing back in the early 80s in the area. And so Dr. Olms acupunctured me. I laid on that table for 15 minutes with needles in, laughing to myself, thinking this is absolutely insane. And it worked. I mean, long story short, it worked. I couldn't believe I didn't feel like smoking. And I told my colleagues about it. I was excited. I said, "Why didn't they teach us this in medical school?" And they thought I was crazy. They said we had to believe in it. No, I didn't. Not one iota. As a matter of fact, I couldn't have been more skeptical. And that was my introduction to acupuncture. Dr. Olms ended up staying on because then I wanted to learn it. I was avid about it. And he stayed on for 13 months and trained me in the German method of acupuncture, which he learned in Austria and Germany, the Boltzmann Institute of Acupuncture.
And how many people over the years would you say you've treated for specifically smoking via acupuncture?
I have thousands. I have no idea, but I have 4 booklets of testimonials in my office from people from all over Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, of course.
Sure. And you say there's an 80% success rate?
There's an 80 to 85% success rate. We actually did a survey and found that 83% of the patients who had the acupuncture, the craving experience during withdrawal was blocked, and they quit smoking.
And a treatment's $195, and if people want more information, what's the best way to contact you?
Okay, the treatment is $190.
$190, okay.
And the best way to contact me would be to call my office. There are quite a few websites that do reviews, and I'm on. If you check my name, you'll find the reviews. Patients tell me that's how they found me. They found me online. And they were impressed with the reviews. So the phone number is 419-874-2442.